Hello and welcome to this Charisma tutorial on storytelling with decision memories. My name's Rihanna, I'm the writing lead at Charisma, and decision memories can be super useful for creating narrative paths in your story. In this video, we're going to look at how to create, save and recall them. So here we have an interaction point, and in this character node here, we have the question, do you like spaghetti bolognese? And then in these player nodes here, we have the options for thumbs up intent. I like all food, I'll eat anything. And the character says, great, I love it. And then we have things such as thumbs down intent, disgusting, gross, I hate it, it's not my favourite. That gets taken to a character response of, oh, I'll see what else we have in the fridge. We also have things like, I'm a vegetarian, I'm veggie, I don't eat meat. That says I'll see what veggie options we have in the fridge, and of course the trusty wildcard response there. So as a whole, this interaction point works. The player gets some nice feedback regarding what they've answered, and then they'll be taken on to the next point in the story. But if we put in some memories here, we can make it even better, and we can save some information about the player so that we can use it later in the story, maybe if there's a dinner scene, or just by mentioning it. So let's take a look at these two options here, the thumbs up intent and the thumbs down intent, whether they like spaghetti bolognese or not. So if we zoom in here, we can create a memory node by double clicking on the graph, selecting memory, and then click create memory. And we're going to use a decision memory for this. And we want to create a decision for the player does not like spaghetti bolognese. So player does not like bolognese. And we'll add another decision to this by clicking here. Player does like bolognese. And then we'll give this memory a name and we'll just call that player bolognese and create that memory. Now we're going to add this memory into this thumbs up and I eat all food, I'll eat anything option. So if we get rid of this connection here that we're not going to need, so we select it and press backspace, and then we join this new memory up. So click and drag across there and click and drag across there. Now we want to select the decision. So this was the option for player does like bolognese. So now if the player says in answer to this question, do you like spaghetti bolognese? If they say yes, or I like it, or I like all food, I'll eat anything, they'll be taken down this character response of great, I love it, and then it will be saved that they do like bolognese. And we'll do the same for this no section here, and if they say it's disgusting or gross. So we double click on the graph, create memory node, and because we've already saved the memory, now we just need to find it in the drop down list. So we scroll down here, it's at the bottom there, player bolognese, and we select the decision player does not like bolognese. And now we will delete this connection that we don't need here by selecting, clicking backspace, and connect up the new memory by clicking and dragging like that. And now if they say no, they'll be taken down this route and that will also be saved. Now you may have seen earlier that we also down here had a player node for if the player states that they're a vegetarian, which could also be a bit of useful information to save about the player. So let's create a memory for that. We double click on the graph, select memory node, click create memory, and we'll use another decision memory. We'll say player is a veggie, and we'll call that player veggie, and create memory. We'll select the decision there, so player is a veggie, delete this connector, and connect that up to the next point in the story. So now from this one interaction point, we've managed to get 3 separate different memories that can be used later. We've learned and saved 3 things about the player. Once you have these memories saved, You can use them together with gates anywhere in your story to send your player down a certain narrative path. To learn about gates, check out the gates tutorial on this channel. For more information about all of the Charisma tools, head to Charisma.ai/docs. And for more tips and tricks, subscribe to this channel and connect with other writers over on our Discord server.